laboratory of creativity. How did this idea come about? I spent 12 years in the corporate world in marketing and communications, and I decided that I've done everything I can in the corporate world, creatively speaking, and I want to do something on my own and follow my passion. Then I discovered that my passion has always been art and creativity. So why don't I pursue my career as an artist? So I started painting and making a lot of different artworks with themes, etc. And then I had my first exhibition in 2016 in Venkata Art Gallery. And I started blogging as well about art. And it's been a very rewarding 2-year journey from 2016 to 2018. My debut exhibition was very well received, and my blog won the Best Art and Theatre Blog Award at the Indian Blogger Awards in December 2017. So extremely rewarding, but it was still unsatisfactory because I really wanted. I have great fun. I enjoy making art. But what was really dissatisfying was that I wanted other people to experience the joy that I was experiencing. Art is not just about putting a picture on your wall and saying, "Oh, this is beautiful," and it enhances my living space. It's not just that, or it's not about going to an art gallery and admiring something. It's not that. Irrespective of whether you are an artist or not, you can use art as a medium of expression for yourself. Like, we express ourselves in different ways through words. Some people express themselves through music. So if you're feeling sad or if you're feeling happy, you tend to either listen to music or if you know an instrument, you play it. Right? So I want people, young children to adults to really old people, use art as a way of expression, self-expression. This was in January, and then I was looking at starting something on my own, like an organization that fosters this kind of, an organization that brings art to the people. And then IIM-B called for applications for their Women Startup Program 2018. So then I said, okay, let me pitch this idea to IIM. And I said, this is my idea, Laboratory of Creativity, and it's about creating immersive experiences with art. And out of 6,000 applications, I was one of the people selected. They chose 100 women eventually as the finalists, and I was one of them, 35 from Bangalore and one of them. So that really gave me a validation that this is something that probably is a good idea and I should pursue it. So we had the course started from January until May. It consists of boot camps, etc. And you complete that and you have a graduation in May. I graduated, and immediately you start working on your startup idea, which is laboratory of creativity in my case. What do? You do a lot of, you've already done a lot of research during the boot camp, and you come up with a viable business model. This is my idea. What exactly am I going to do? Who is my customer going to be? How much are they going to pay me? And what are the services that they're going to pay me for? So I started from June and July, and we are in August now. We've come a long way since then. It doesn't even seem like 2 months anymore. It seems like, I don't know, 10 years. That's the amount of work that we've already done. We have one customer who's repeatedly going in for our services, which is the best validation any new startup can have, that there is a potential for this business to move forward. Um, right now, what we are focusing on as LOC is that we help brands communicate their messages through art. So that's why we say art plus brand marketing. Art for a cause. We help build the soul of brands through associating with causes like World Environment Day. To tell, you would probably not buy a shirt if I were to tell you this is a cotton shirt by such and such a brand and it's 300 rupees. You may not want to, it's a nice shirt, but you may not want to buy it instantly. However, if I were to tell you that this is a shirt, 300 rupees, cotton, and it's made by a brand that is environmentally conscious and they recycle all their packaging, they are very conscious about the communities that they live in, and they do a lot of activities around that, then you would be more inclined to buy this shirt versus the other one, right? That's how you build the soul of a brand. So we help brands build their soul through art for a cause. Like we will build an art installation for World Environment Day, and we will educate people through that installation about the impact of plastic usage, and that every piece of plastic that was ever made on planet Earth still exists. And it takes 500 years for one diaper to decompose. Do we even know these things? We don't, right? We use plastic, we just use it and throw it like with not a care in the world. So these are the kind of projects that we do. A big part of LOC is that we're a very child focused brand, and we have these mini creation stations, which is nothing but children's art workshops. The unique thing about LOC is that we don't teach people art. We don't say this is right, this is wrong. We believe that there is no right or wrong with art, and art as a process versus the end. So we don't judge. Every time we see a photograph or we see a painting, we are inclined as Indians or as human beings to say, oh, this is great, this looks good, this is not good, right? We're very judgmental. So we're trying to move away from being judgmental about art. You need not be an artist. Do you need to be a photographer and study photography in order to click selfies? You don't, right? But you still do, because it doesn't require that kind of skill. Same way, anyone can create art. You don't need to have a degree in art. You can still create art. So we want to really bring that aspect of art to the public through LOC. So when you say you want to come up with strategies and you want to help formulate plans and stuff, that's something that I really need at the moment for LOC. And you said you're really good with interaction. That's a really big asset as well for us, because a large part of what we do is, yes, we need to come up with the plan and strategy, we need to execute them on ground as well, and interact with people, which is like, I would say 70% of our time goes in making sure that the event is successful. So that's where you could come in.